And the next which we're going to see is marketing intelligence steps. The first one is training and motivation programs for sales force. So it means several training models are conducted to encourage sales force who are in direct touch with the ultimate customers to collect all the relevant information related to the product along with the customer's experience of using it. So your marketing intelligence is acquired when the sales force is motivated to give the valuable feedback and suggestions about the product offers and the opportunities prevailing in the market to their managers who convert these into actionable plan. This is the first step. And then second one is encouraging distributors and retailers to seek market intelligence. How they will seek the market intelligence. The organization will encourage the distributors and retailers. So it means companies hire some specialist who visit several stores, showrooms to check the customer experience with the product or services. So also retailer, a service provider, send its own person as a mystery guest who acts as a customer himself and check the quality of the product and the way employees are handling the customers' queries. Third one is keeping a check on the competitors. So means once they are planning to go for the marketing intelligence, they have to check the competitors too. So the companies should have complete knowledge about the doing its competitors. One of the major market intelligence tool is the internet, where every information about the competitor's product and its variants, the price, easy pay schemes, services, and its feedbacks is available. And the same can be used to have a comparative study. Also, the information about the competitor's activity can be acquired through the distributors, retailers, and other intermediaries who are sitting in the market and know the whereabouts each players. And then fourth step is customer suggestion panel. It means companies using their internal market intelligence prepare a list of their customers who frequently make the purchase, and among those set up a panel who give their expert advice to the new customers about the product and its benefits. So this method is very useful as people rely heavily on others' experience and try on a product service at least once. So it is a most commonly seen in schools and colleges where the community of alumni is created who give their expert comments on the quality of teaching and the courses to be opted in a particular education institution. And then fifth one is government data resources, which means these resources are also means gain market intelligence. The population census is considered crucial through the population density, trends, demographic characteristics, etc. So it is determined and the same can be used to make a judicious market plans. Also the data about the literacy level, agricultural production, inflation, recession are provided by the government that acts as an important tool for information. Thus, government data resources are useful to gather relevant information about the prevailing market trends. And then sixth one is information from outside suppliers, which means the companies can also purchase the information from the other companies who are specialists in doing the researches, prepare the reports about the other market players, so acting as an important aid to market intelligence. These research companies can provide detailed information about the competitor's product and their services that can act as an important tool in the designing the market plan. And then finally, customer feedback system, which means the most common and easy way to gain market intelligence is through the use of customer feedback system. Generally, it is online, where the customer is required to give his valuable feedback or a suggestion on company's website about the product, service consumed by him. Also, the feedback can be taken in a person by asking the customers to fill up a form. After they have availed the services, this is more reliable form of information since it is directly provided by the customer himself. So these are the steps in marketing intelligence. Once the data is collected from all the possible sources, it is sorted in a meaningful information, which is then used by the management to design the managing strategies. So these are the marketing intelligence steps. And then next we are moving. Next slide. The topic is strategy planning. So what is meaning? What is strategy planning? It is an organization process. Once they have to plan well. So it is an organization process of defining its strategy, direction, making the decision on allocating its resources. To pursue this strategy, it may also extend to control mechanism for guiding the implementation of the strategy. So it is an art of formulating business strategies, implementing them, evaluate their impact based on organizational objectives. So the concept focuses on integrating various business departments, accounting and finance, research and developments, production, marketing, information system management to achieve organizational goals. The term strategic planning is a synonym with the strategic management. So only the former is used in the corporate level world and the latter in the academic settings. So this is the meaning of strategy planning. And the next one is the business mission. What do you mean by the business mission? It means to target major television studios and become their vendor of choice of lighting technologies that represent the most advanced reliable studio lighting arrangements. So notice this mission does not mention winning business from a smaller studios, offering the lowest price or offering non-lighting products. So these are the business mission. It needs to define its specific mission within the broader company mission. So thus the television studio lighting equipment company might define its mission as the target major television studios. The next topic is SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is nothing. It is a strength, weakness, opportunities and threats analysis. Okay. So SWOT means strength, weakness, opportunity and threats. Strength and weakness are helpful to the organization. Okay. Opportunities and threats are harmful to the organization. This may be in an internal and external way. So the overall evaluation of a company's strength, weakness, opportunity, threats is called SWOT analysis. So it's a way of monitoring external and internal environment. So by this, under this external environment, what is external environment? Opportunity and threat, which is harmful to the organization. This is the external environment. So which means a business unit must monitor key macro environment forces and significant of factors that affect in ability to earn profits. So it should track trends, important developments and any related opportunities and threats. So good marketing is the art of finding, developing and profiting from these opportunities. So a marketing opportunity is an area of buyers need and interest that a company has a high probability of profitability satisfying. So these are three main sources of market opportunities. The first is to offer something that is in short supply. The second is to supply an existing product or a service in a new superior way. How? The problem detected method asks consumers for their suggestions. The ideal method has them imagine an ideal version of a product or a service, and consumption chain method asks them to chart their steps in acquiring, using, disposing of a product. So this last can often lead to totally a new product or a service. So which is a third main source of marketing opportunities. Under this, the next heading is marketers need to be good at spotting opportunities created from. So how the opportunities are created by the external. Okay. So first, converging industry trends, which means this may open opportunities to introduce new hybrid products or services. So the way cell phone manufacturers have released the phones with a global positioning system with a GPS, okay, and other features. So it is an industry trends. Second one is making a business process more convenient and efficient. How they will make a process in a convenient? Mobile introduced a speed pass, one of the first widely deployed, and payment system to allow the consumers to quickly and easily pay for gas at a pump using a mobile. So this is a buying process more convenient. Third one, meeting the need for information and advice. So it means the list connects individuals at a local home improvement, other services that has been reviewed by others. So it is a meeting of a need for information and advice. Fourth one, customizing and offering. Because without offer, customers won't get with an interest. So once the customer is planning to buy the products, means if any offers going, he will be interested and buy, and after he bought, he will suggest that to the other friends of his friends. Okay, so that the customizing an offer is main thing. So it allows the customers to choose colors, and this is in this fourth point means customizing and offering means how the product should be. These are based on the customer choice. They can customize their expectations by their wish. Okay, so next one, introducing a new capability, which means consumers can create and edit digital movies with iMac and upload them to share with their friends around the world. So it is introducing new capability. And delivering products or services faster. How they will deliver? FedEx. Okay, FedEx pioneered a way to deliver packages so much more quickly than a US postal service. So, for example, delivering products means FedEx. Some courier parcel services like that. Okay. Last one, offering a much lower prices. So based on that, we will go lower prices. The same product, if we get a same product in other shop in a lower price, means we used to buy in the other shops only. So in that, offering a much lower prices for have created generous version of a brand name drugs that sell for a less than branded version. So this is the marketers needs to be good at spotting opportunities created from. Okay, the next one, strategy planning. Under the SWOT analysis, internal environment. We already seen what is external environment, which means opportunities and threats. This is the internal environment, which are helpful for the organization, strengths and weakness. So what do you mean by that? Means it's a one thing to find attractive opportunities, and another to be able to take advantage of them. So each business needs to evaluate its internal strength and weaknesses. Clearly, the business doesn't have to correct all its weakness, nor should it gloat about its strength. So the big question is whether it should limit itself to those opportunities for which it possesses the required strength, or consider those that might require to find or develop new strengths. This is an internal environment. Under this, developing industrial marketing plan. How they will develop, how they will strengthen the marketing plan. Okay, how they will strengthen the strategy planning. Under this first one, strategic marketing. So it is a process defines and develops a unique value proposition of positioning and differentiation of innovation that is being introduced. The goal is to have the management team, means sales people, marketing team, engineering team, on the same page regarding the value and uniqueness of the discovery. So this brings the whole organization up to speed. The second one is revenue marketing, which means this process focuses on generating leads that would convert short-term sales for the new innovation. So all programs in the process are designed to attract hand raisers looking to solve the specific problem this innovation addresses. This process also clearly defines the market segmentation, so the buyer profile and the total addressable market. And the third one is industry marketing, which means this process focuses on establishing the brand in the market segmentation as the only product that can solve the need. Here, all the industry analysis and review comment on the introduction of the new innovation means this process helps develop a leading position in the market. And then fourth one is product marketing. This means it focuses on a packaging, pricing, features, functionality to the best satisfy the market need. So it positions that innovation in buyer's mind as the only correct solutions and make it easy to buy. And then fifth one is channel marketing. So it means a distribution, how the product should be distributed from the manufacturer to suppliers. So these are the distribution, deployment and support of the innovation it worked out with the help of the corporate partners. And then lastly, final, brand marketing, which means the process focus on content for the web, brochure, PowerPoint presentation for the salespeople, the trade show collateral, and all the supporting documents needed to present the concept. So these are the developing industry marketing plan and the internal environment SWOT analysis. And the next one is marketing plan. Okay. So before that, it is a implementing marketing plan. How they will implement their market plans. So based on this, a good marketing plan is a blueprint for marketing your products and services. It is a step-by-step guide to delivering a business marketing strategy. So it is a practical, detailed document that sets clear, realistic and measurable activities. So a marketing plan often includes deadlines, budgets, staffs, allocation and can help too. So it has a three way. The first one is identify specific marketing activities and budgets. They have to identify the specific marketing activity, which activity they need to go, and for the activity how much the budget they need to identify. And after identified, they have to set and meet the marketing objective. They have to find and meet the marketing objectives. They need to fulfill the marketing objectives. Third one, bring the marketing strategy to life. After they finalize the activities and about the budgets and one manufacturer to market means, after the last they will bring the marketing strategy to life. They will bring the products to the markets. So this is the meaning. So it plans are cyclical and ongoing. It will be in a continuing. The process of developing and implementing your marketing should be woven into your business practice. So any one of the time your business might be undertaking one or more of these processes. The processes which are going, first one is developing your marketing plan. They have to develop their plan. Okay, they have to improve their plan. After that, they will implementing strategies, how the plan should be implemented. They will apply the strategies in their plan. And third one, evaluating whether the strategies are contributing to you overall the marketing goals. Whether it's contributing or overall the marketing goals, they need to evaluate. And finally, refining your marketing plan. They need to refine their marketing plan. And then finally, controls in marketing plan. What are the controls they are planning? So it has a strategic marketing process consists of 3 phases. So the first one, planning, implementation and control. When created effectively, this process ensures the success of an organization's marketing strategy. So when you focus on the implementation phase of the process, which is the putting of the marketing strategies and plans into action. So there are the ways to help make the steps as useful as possible. The implementation phase involves assignment addressing for whom, where, when, how the reaching of the goals, objectives of the business. So it is a second step in the marketing process and involves the entire organization. So marketing implementation involves putting the marketing designs, execution and scheduling into development. So this phase requires the giving specific tasks and timelines to individuals and groups. So the employees gather the necessary resources to execute the marketing program and release the organization's product and service to the public. So finally, the implementation phase of the strategic marketing translates into policies, procedures for areas of the organization. The organization areas called marketing, procurement, human resource, research and development, information system and production. So in most cases, a successful implementation has its very visible leader. So it communicates effectively the necessary steps of the implementation. So everyone in the organization has some type of role, whether it's a large or a small. Follow-up individuals are determined with the use of a performance measuring tool. The strategic map is also helpful as it identifies the key ingredients that direct the organization's performance. These may include finances, operations, partners and work environment. So the implementation phase requires several aspects to be successful. The first, trained people must be ready to use their unique skills, abilities to implement various elements of the plan. Secondly, sufficient time and money must be allocated. So third, management must be communicative and ready for the meetings with monthly updates. The fourth one, technology and management system necessary to track progress must be in a place. And lastly, the workforce must be comfortable with the plan and motivated to the success. So by this controlling in the marketing plan, according to strategic plan means there are several phases of implementation. There is several phases of implementation. Okay. Marketing phases means strategic marketing phases implementation. The first one is finalize the strategic plan with input from all invested parties. All invested parties means who are all invested. The equity members or shareholders like that. They need to plan with input of all invested parties. Before starting the products, they need to finalize the strategic plan. After that, after the plan, they need to align the budget for an annual goals. For on annual wise, they will fix the budget. After that, produce various versions of the plan. So they will produce the various versions. Various versions means monthly, yearly, 3 months once, quarterly, half yearly, like that. They will produce the various versions of the plan of each group. Each one of the group will produce the versions. So establish a system for tracking and monitoring the plan. How they will establish. And performance management and reward system. It's a performance management and a reward system. How the performance if the performance is good to the management, they will reward the employees. So this is the performance management reward system. 6.1, present the plan to the entire organization. After the plan qualified or finalized, after the executing of a produce various versions, once which version has completed successfully means they need to present the plan of the entire organization. And then build annual departmental plans around that. After that, they will build the annual departmental plan. Departments which I already told, HR, marketing, procurement, like that. So in that they will bring all the departments plans. And then 8th one, schedule monthly strategy meetings with established methods of reporting progress. They will start a monthly strategy meetings. With the meetings, they can gain some suggestions from the employees. So they need to schedule that. And finally, set annual review dates for a new assessment and an annual plan review. So they will set the annual review dates for a new assessment and annual plan. So these are the phases in strategic implementation. This is a common mistake in the implementation phase. Include no ownership from the managerial staff or employees, the lack of reliable communication, and plan that is not specific, insubstantial, and a plan that is overly thorough and involves too many tasks. So to maximize the return on the marketing plan, there need to be control in the plan placed to monitor plan's progress. As a marketing plan moves along, the controls constantly analyzed to determine how the plan's actually performance to compare the projections. So any changes that need to be made or done based on this analysis of marketing controls. So understanding what the controls of marketing plan are will be helpful to develop effective performance measurements. So this is marketing is designed to pressure consumers to purchase a product or invest a service. So once control put into a place in a marketing plan is the monitoring customers' feedback through poll surveys. You can reach customers indirectly by hosting online polls on the internet that ask specific questions about the latest marketing plan. Oh, see, this is a survey can be done with the marketing groups via individual interviewers by phones or in a person. Adjust your marketing plan according to the results of your research. For example, if your marketing campaign include a new company, customer feedback indicates that is not a popular. So sales can be measured in units sold, revenue generated, profit amount. So each marketing plan sets out to determine the effective of the plan on the target market. So once again, this is done through market surveys and at the point of a sale with associate of a retail partners. So annual sales in the target market are compared to the marketing plan. Projection to see if any changes need to be made. And the next one, we're going to see developing industrial marketing plan. These are the steps how they will develop the industrial marketing plan. The first step, define your business goals. Once they have started business, they have to define their goals. Once the goal has planned, then only they will start a work to achieve a business. So first step, they need to define a business goals. So it means make marketing strategy aligned with the highest level business goals or objectives. Helps you create awareness for your company and its products and services. drive websites, traffic leads, generate new sales opportunities that meet your company target audience profile. So with your goals and objectives in a place, you have more insight into what you need to build a marketing strategy, to develop an action plan and define how to measure results. So when the developing goals at the business level or otherwise, write them in a SMART format that ensures accountability. SMART stands for a specific, measurable, attainment, realistic, and time bound, and they represent business goals as such. So these are the goals. Increase product line revenue by 30% to 2 million in the next 12 months. This is the goals for examples, okay. So the second one, double the revenue through the distributors in the next 2 years. They will double the revenue by distributors and increase profitability from 25 to 30% by how they will increase the profitability. The second one is connect a marketing SWOT and set goals and budgets. I already said what is SWOT: strength, weakness, opportunities and the threats, right? So this is how they will make a marketing SWOT. Ultimately, you want marketing that provides a consistent flow of high quality leads to help a few new sales opportunities and drive growth. You want your technical target audience and customers to be happy, to hear from you and not dread it. And you have limited budget and tight bandwidth. So the way to achieve all of this to use a smart business approach that builds a marketing strategy and execution plan aligned to your business goals and starts with. So under this, a SWOT of your current marketing programs means strength, weakness, opportunities, threats in the terms of your competitive positions. So target markets, target audience, current position, messaging, the maturity of your offerings and channel partner, etc. Under this, up to 5 SMART goals for the next 12 months. They will fix the goals according to their budgets. So what are this means? Grow leads by 10% on a flat budget by shifting marketing dollars from the outbound, and increase the number of qualified opportunities paused to sale by, and 15% triple the number of published customer case studies in the top 3 segments. So marketing resources and a budget, a rule of thumb for spending on marketing, 6 to 12% of gross revenue, with higher spending in the early phases as you establish your marketing foundation. Then the third one is define your target personas, means how they will target the persons. So under this, they will find the senior test engineer, background, job, career and demographic, how demographic about the employees and identifiers, how they will identify. So this is the thing. You probably know the profile of the most valuable prospects and the sales process that your company uses to convert them from leads to opportunities to consumers. So however, as your company grows, you won't know each prospect's unique situations, and one message won't work for all. You will need to customize your marketing approaches by creating buyer persons. So buyer persons are fictional representation of your ideal customers based on demographic data, so online behavior and your educated speculations about the personal histories, motivations and concerns. So these are the known as define your target persons. The fourth one is create your execution plan. So what it means is, now that you have created your marketing goals and have a budget, you are ready to develop your activity plan, also known as a marketing communication plan. So the most effective way to approach turning a marketing strategy into an execution plan is using a campaign structure, which means you can think of campaign as buckets of activities focused on a common theme or a goal. So with limited time and budget, a campaign approach gives you the big picture before you get into the weeds of which new idea you will produce, which white paper you will write and promote. So this campaign can run and gamut in a scope. They can be anything from major product launch to build thought leadership in a particular segment to increasing web traffic, leads. Here are 2 examples of the marketing campaigns, which is in description, lead generation and conversion. This is the 2 example. For this, the first campaign is description, KPI means the percentage, how the percentage per month they will fix that to in the generation. And then the second one is partner marketing, which means to develop and implement a channel co-marketing program, means partner marketing with the partner marketing. The last step is organize and measure. Organize and measure. So it is a last step, though you need to define a marketing team roles, determine the time frame in which you want to achieve the results, and a document that expected return of a time and dollars invested. The organizational structure, phase, and outcome should be part of your marketing plan. And you should review this plan quarterly and annually to ensure optimal use of limited resources for maximum output. Though each company organizes its marketing team based on its unique culture, budget, expected outcomes, you can choose from three general approaches to take to do yourself, means DIY, in-house, outsources. So each one has pros and cons, means advantages and disadvantages, and cost variations to consider and thoroughly evaluate before making the best choice of your company. Often, the ideal approach is the hybrid one to optimize existing resources, areas of our expertise, such as technical content development, and focus outsource effort on marketing apps. So, in terms of the measurement, I recommend a marketing dashboard featuring the most important metrics that define a marketing success for you. So, these metrics will likely come for multiple areas, including your funnel metrics, lead opportunities, etc. So, and your campaign KPI will indicate whether you are in a track or achieve marketing goals and objectives you define in your strategy. Just as a car dashboard has indicator lights for low fuel, high speed. So the metrics you include in the marketing dashboard should serve as these indicator lights and warning signals for a marketing success. For your marketing dashboard, select these key merits and add the monthly objective for each. Then each month add the actual results for each metric, and consider an easy indicator light system such as highlighting each metric results end. So yellow or a green based whether they are below target, on target, above target. So these are the developing industrial marketing plan.